Hello, Josh Denne again. This is episode 2 of Inevitable, Tipping the Scales in Your Favor. And one of the first things I learned was to monitor what I'm seeing on a daily basis. That's one thing we control. My mentor's taught to me, he said, Josh, there's 2 things in this life we can control. The first thing is our attitude. You can control your attitude. Now, sometimes we don't think we can, but it's true, we can control our attitude. And it's by forcing ourselves to think differently, and there's ways to do that. The second thing that we can control is our behavior. So we can control what we do with our attitude, right? How we respond to things. And one of those ways to change our behavior is monitoring what we're seeing. So much influence comes into the optic nerve, right? What we're looking at. A lot of us are on these devices these days, and we're just scrolling through, and any information is just getting fed into our minds. Now, you're on a YouTube channel, you're on a Facebook right now, or you're on some social platform where you're watching this, but you want to make sure that you're subscribed, and you're subscribing only to things that you want to see. What's great about a lot of these social platforms is they don't want to lose your attention, so they put their algorithm in a way that will feed you the information you want, but you want to be the decider of that. Rather than just letting it happen. That's what's crazy with television. Sometimes we just watch television. When I was growing up, or even as a young man, television was such a dominating play, and I had to monitor it. There was so much stuff that was coming in, I had to turn that off. I had to restrict that flow that was going into my mind. So for me, I just got rid of television. I got rid of anything that I was looking at that wasn't in my favor, that wasn't adding value to my life. And I encourage you to do that. Monitor your scroll in your Facebook feed or any of your social networking sites. Monitor your YouTube. Watch things that are going to bring value to you. Even if there's some stuff that you like a lot that's entertaining, try to limit that until you are where you want to be. It's important because you want to feed your mind only quality stuff. And again, that's going to tip the scale. Restricting the negative, adding to the positive. And the big thing is what you see, where you go, what you're looking at all the time. Are you in an environment that's negative? Get away from that environment. Get into a positive environment, even if it's an environment that you have to create for yourself by watching videos like this. There's so much quality information today. So, there's no excuse in my mind to not be successful, regardless of where you live, because there's so much great content. And your job and my job is to decipher what that is. And then once we kind of have some ideas of who we like to listen to, get that and just get everything you can from them by watching the stuff that they put out. Okay, so again, episode 1 is about watching and monitoring what you're looking at. So you want to make sure that that's positive. You want to make sure that you're focused on that. It's very important as you're moving through life. So, my goal for you and my wish for you is that you tip the scales in the positive. And everything you do and every way we do it, we're either adding to the negative or adding to the positive. Let's make sure we go out this week and add to the positive side by monitoring what we see.